Dark Soul. Dark Souls? Dark Souls. So this is another one off of the post that I made on my community board a couple weeks ago asking for suggestions, and this is something that I've seen requested a lot. So this particular request didn't get a ton of engagement on the comment, but I've seen it pop up so many times. So for you guys who keep like posting the same things over and over again, totally fine, it'll work eventually. But in all honesty, it is really great when you comment something because it does help me grow, but also because when I read something, the more I read it, the more it sticks in my mind, the more I know that people want to see it, the more likely I am to do it. So that's why we're doing Dark Souls today. And just before we dive in today, if you didn't know, I am a self-published author. These are my novels. They follow a story of a Celtic demigod. They are available in audiobook, ebook, and paperback. If you get it from Amazon, please review it. It is super helpful, and thank you so much to the people who have already done that. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I am afraid. I feel like I'm not gonna like these. Oh, no, I don't want to start with 3. I want to start with 1. So the 3 that I got were Dark Souls Remastered Opening Cinematic, Dark Souls 2 Intro Cinematic, Dark Souls 3 Opening Cinematic. So for those of you who are screaming at your screens right now telling me that this is the wrong order, I'm so sorry. Or if they're like not the right videos or whatever it is. Either way, this is what we're doing today, and let's get into it.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons.
Okay. I'm here for the dragons. Although you're
but then
a really creepy looking dragon.
And with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark.
Of course.
Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame.
Those look creepy. What am I looking at here?
Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos.
Okay, I'm into them.
Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight.
Sure.
And his faithful knights.
He's fine too. Just the death one I didn't like.
And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten.
Pygmy.
With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stones.
I'm trying to remember that this is an intro, so like this is getting me
Weaved great firestorms.
prepped to start playing the game.
Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease.
I don't like Nito.
And Seath, the Scaleless, betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more.
That's sad. I don't like that at all.
Thus began the Age of Fire.
Okay.
But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain.
So what
Even now,
do I do?
there are only embers,
Is that us?
and man sees not light, but only endless nights.
Oh.
And amongst
Ew,
the
don't
living
touch it.
are
Ew, don't touch it.
carriers of the accursed dark side.
Dark Souls. I kind of want to do that one instead of the other ones because then I'll have an understanding. So I'm going to do this one, Dark Souls story in 5 minutes, because then I have an understanding. And then if you guys want more Dark Souls, I will do the other two, the intro and the opening cinematic for 2 and 3. But that was like, it was okay. I could see that there was a lot going on, but it just didn't grab me. So I want to know the story so that maybe other ones will grab me, if that makes sense. And as I said before, if you're screaming at your computers or your screens, love ya.
Dark Souls. Understanding what is happening can be a little overwhelming.
Oh, okay.
Unless, of course, you've scoured through its environments, dialogue, and many item descriptions. It's a tangled ball of impossibly vague story and cryptic lore. We want to hear your interpretation of the story. But for a look at the big picture, this is Dark Souls in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Sort of. In the beginning, the world was shrouded in fog and nothing ever really happened. It was ruled by the everlasting dragons, neither alive nor dead, they just were.
Okay.
This was the Age of Ancients. Without explanation, fire simply appeared. The first flame brought with it the idea of disparity. Where everything in the Age of Ancients was neutral and unchanging, now there were contradictory forces in the world. The fire brought heat and cold, light and dark, life and death. Basically, fire shook things up real good. Under the surface of the world, a race of beings came into contact with the fire, and from within the flame, 3 of these beings found souls of immense power. The Lord Souls. There was Nito, the first of the dead, who claimed the soul of death,
even though
the
I
Witch of
just learned it,
Izalith and her Daughters of Chaos, who claimed the soul of life, and Gwyn, the appropriately named Lord of Sunlight, who claimed the soul of light. A 4th soul, the Dark Soul, was discovered afterwards by the furtive pygmy, the ancestor of mankind, who took it and hid it away, keeping it secret. With these souls, the lords rose up to challenge the everlasting dragons. They fought until one of the dragons, Seath, betrayed his own kind. He revealed to the lords the dragon scales were the source of their immortality. With this knowledge, the lords were able to win the war, ending the Age of Ancients and ushering in the Age of Fire. And things were generally pretty good, for a time. The most important rule of the Dark Souls story is every beginning eventually has to have an end. Every fire that's set will eventually burn out, meaning the fire that kicked off the whole shebang starts to fade. As the fire faded, Gwyn witnessed the dwindling of the light. He feared the growing power of humanity, the descendants of the Dark Soul. He feared the Age of Darkness, and the prophesied Dark Lord who would be born among them. So he chose to break the natural progression of things. Rather than let the flame die out, Gwyn sacrificed himself to rekindle it, thus extending his Age of Fire. This took a terrible toll on humanity.
Oh, that's him?
About the undead curse.
Oh.
The curse afflicted the dead with the dark sign, the burning mark that implies they're doomed to eventually go hollow, turning into mindless, wandering husks. And that's where you come in.
Okay.
In the original Dark Souls, the cycle is ending again. The fire is dwindling, and you're the chosen undead. You must fight your way through the shriveled husk of Gwyn's kingdom of Lordran, killing hollowed undead, Gwyn's army of knights, and hideous beasts and demons by the score. You also make a quick trip into the past to confront and ultimately defeat Manus, the father of the Abyss, who may or may not be the long-lost furtive pygmy. But more on him later.
Interesting.
Anyway, after gathering the Lord's souls, you become powerful enough to travel to the kiln of the First Flame and confront a burnt-up, hollowed Gwyn, now known as the Lord of Cinder. If you prevail, you're given a choice. Sacrifice yourself and rekindle the flame, once again preventing the Age of Darkness, or you can say screw it, turn your back on the dying flame, become the Dark Lord of Prophecy, and finally usher in the Age of Darkness. But here's the kicker. It doesn't really matter. Because if you rekindle the flame, it's only a temporary solution, as the fire will just start to dwindle again. This ultimately signals the return of the undead curse and repeats the cycle. If you turn your back on the fire, ushering in the Age of Darkness, the ashen embers will smolder, eventually reigniting when a new chosen undead rekindles the flame. This restarts the cycle in which the flame will eventually begin to dwindle again, and so on and so forth, forever and ever and ever and ever. In any case, enter Dark Souls 2. It suggests that thousands of years have passed.
Okay, I'm gonna watch the other one now. Dark Souls 2. I only wanna be with you. Sorry.
Perhaps you've seen it.
I haven't.
Maybe in a dream.
Maybe.
A murky, forgotten land.
No. This is a bummer of a story. I'm gonna have to watch something real upbeat afterwards for like a bonus video. And I don't even know what things are upbeat or not upbeat.
A place where souls may mend your ailing mind.
Okay. Looks fucking creepy. I don't like it.
You will lose everything.
I don't like this stuff, guys!
the symbol of the curse. An augur of darkness.
Get out of here with your augur.
Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human.
That spider.
A thing
That
that
friggin'
feeds on
spider on the
souls.
thing.
A hollow.
Are you talking to me?
Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north,
Uh-huh.
a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be?
Facts! How could I be?
But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why.
You seem very pleased about that. I feel very strange, like simultaneously stressed and bored. I think it's the music. It's like, ugh, like pressing on my soul, my dark soul. Oh, you guys know my soul's made out of marshmallow. Is this us? Is that us?
Drawn to a flame. Your wings will burn in anguish. Time after time.
Why am I angry? I'm actually angry.
For that is your fate. The fate of the cursed.
I'm angry. I don't even understand why I'm angry, but I'm angry. And I'm... okay.
And fallen since your showdown with Gwyn in Dark Souls. One of those kingdoms, Drang Lake, was ruled by King Vendrick, who crushed the dragons residing there before erecting his kingdom. One day, a woman named Nishandra arrived from a far-off land. She warned him about the threat of giants across the ocean. Vendrick made Nishandra his queen, and she convinced him to head over there, conquer the giants, and steal a treasured prize from them.
Those are the giants?
He returned victorious, prize in hand, and things were generally pretty good. For a time.
For a time.
Soon after his return, the undead curse began to spread, though no one knew what it was at the time.
Yeah, I don't like it.
People began to go hollow, and the king and his followers began to hunt
also,
down
the light
undead
is
and purge
leaving.
them,
Sorry, the
while
sun
looking for
is...
a way to cleanse the curse.
Anyways.
Vendrick soon realized that the only cure for the undead curse meant ascending the throne of Want. He comes to the conclusion that Queen Nishandra was a real bad egg, manipulating him all along in order to get close to the throne.
A real bad egg.
The king said nope, decided he didn't want any of that mess, and sealed the throne behind several barriers the queen couldn't penetrate.
Okay.
He then retreated to his crypt where he eventually went hollow, and it's all really sad.
I
Meanwhile,
am angry
the giants
and sad.
supremely pissed off about the theft of their precious prize. They invade Drang Lake, and the ensuing war lasts for generations, leaving it in the broken, sorry state in which you find it. As the new chosen undead, you fight your way to Drang Lake and meet the helpful Queen Nishandra, who befriends you, gives you advice, and generally points you in the right direction.
Wait, I thought that was the bad egg.
Little do you know that the Queen is, surprise, manipulating you into breaking all the barriers to the Throne of Want, so she can get all up in there.
Brave undead. You have proven yourself.
I don't like this game.
Turns out she's actually the human form of a small fragment of the soul of Manus. Remember him?
Yes, I do.
Which was shattered when the chosen undead defeated him in Dark Souls. But it's okay, because all those trials and tribulations on the way to actually opening the throne have made you strong enough to defeat her, which you do. She dies and you're free to take the throne, or not.
Not.
Either way,
I
it
choose
probably
not.
doesn't matter, because all beginnings eventually end, and all endings are followed by a new beginning. But that's for another time.
That was a roller coaster. Is this done? Thank goodness. That was a roller coaster of emotion that I did not particularly enjoy. That was hard on my heart. I don't know how I feel about that, guys. I mean, I know, but it made me feel a lot, which I guess is good. I don't ever want to play that game. No, but I felt a lot. And I mean, as a writer, if somebody reads my book and tells me that they felt a lot, I'm happy. So good job to them. I'm going to go like, I don't know, listen to like a happy song or something. Maybe a little like Billy Joel scenes from an Italian restaurant. That's probably what I'm gonna listen to. Things are okay with me these days. I got a new job, I got a new office, got a new wife, got a new life, and the family is fine. I already feel better. Okay, anyways, thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. As always, leave any videos you want me to watch, links, or just the title of games in the comment section. Links to my books are in the description. I hope you guys are all happy and healthy, taking care of each other and yourselves. I hope you're vaccinated if you want to get vaccinated. And as always, until next time, may the force be with you. Live long and prosper. And I'll be back.